Hi, this is Debbie Sementelli of Lettering Art Studio and Correspondence Ink Type Foundry. I'm here today to talk to you about our new Dom Loves Mary font family. And it's a hand-lettered font that I created in memory of my in-laws, Dominic and Mary Sementelli. And they were two opposite people that got along really well and had a very lovely life together. And so I kind of created the font in the same way. I have three different script styles. This one is a combination of the Dom Loves Mary stylistic and standard script fonts. And this is the text font. So they work together really well in invitations and stationery and all kinds of print products. So I wanted to show you a little bit about them and especially talk to you about the flourishes. Today I'm working in Photoshop, and to create the flourished letters in programs like Photoshop or Illustrator or InDesign and even Word, you simply add the flourishes on separate layers to combine them with the letters. And they do combine with both upper and lowercase letters. So I'm going to take you through Lettering Art Studio and show you how I did this. So I have this flourish on a separate layer. I've just taken it away, and you can see that the L ends right here, and then these two letters that fill in for the T are actually two straight L's, and I specifically created this so that you would have that option of using a flourish to cross the T's. It's one of my favorite things to do, and so I put it in there for people to also have that ability. So you would actually use the Dom Loves Mary standard L, and that becomes your straight L, which becomes your T. And then I'm going to show you this is a separate flourish, and we just simply line it up, and voila. We have a nice, beautiful flourish in crossing our T's. Let's move on to the G, and this has an added flourish. And these are some of my favorite flourishes. This can be used in so many different ways. You can turn it around and use it to cross a T. You can use it on some of the uppercase letters. It's a really fun flourish. But for now, we're using it to create this really lovely swash in the G. And then if you move over to the A, you'll see a totally different type of swash here, or flourish I should say. It's not really a swash. And again, this can also be added if you imagine that there was not an S there. Here, I can put it here. You could add it to a T, you can add it on to a D or a P, you can also add it to an end. It's a lot of fun to place that in a lot of different ways to give you a very unique look. And then moving on to the S, I'm going to show you that this has two flourishes. And when I take away this, that would be the one I would prefer with this design. But if you wanted to, you could also add, and I'm going to just adjust that slightly. Okay. So you can also add a second flourish. You can also add a flourish up here if we didn't have this already there. That might be something I would do. So you can add 1, 2, 3, or more flourishes to a letter depending on what you want to do. But right now, we're just going to keep it right like that. And then also on the T, I did the same thing. I brought in a flourish. I used the straight L here from the standard version of the Dom Loves Mary font, and then brought in this flourish, which is also another handy one. I kind of call these my eyelash flourishes. Move that over a little bit. And so that adds a nice little design element there. It kind of works with this flourish up above. So all of this is included in the Dom Loves Mary font family, and there is more, but I'm going to talk about that in another video. I'm going to turn all this off and tell you where you can take a peek at the Dom Loves Mary font family if you'd like to learn more. Correspondence Ink is the name of our type foundry, and Dom Loves Mary is the name of the font, and it's available at myfonts.com, and it's newly released, so we're very excited to share it with you. I'll be doing more videos soon. In the meantime, I hope you enjoy this one and have a good day. Thanks. Bye.